Hi there! Analyzing the existing pages of a site truly is paramount. Insight into the project pages that are already online is useful for optimizing existing content, putting untapped potential to good use, and cutting off deadwood when we find out that there are pages that are not performing. Moreover, precisely because of the SEO suite peculiarity of being able to analyze any website, you will discover with this video how useful it is to study competitors' pages to get lots of new ideas for your editorial plan. Before we take a closer look at the tools dedicated to project pages, let's go ahead with a brief focus on one of SEOZoom innovations concerning the analysis of a web page. Every time we analyze a page, here we see it from the Analyze URL section, and specifically in the SEO Analysis tab, SEOZoom performs a real-time analysis on the relevance of the page with respect to the Google search. In short, each web page is automatically associated with a main reference keyword among the best positioned ones. If we actually feel that the main keyword is a different one, we can obviously change it. Based on the main keyword, SEOZoom checks in real time the pages ranked in the top 10 Google results for that keyword. This association between keyword and page is used to delve into what are the relevant topics and keywords related to the search intent. And the tool will show you exactly this, to let you know immediately what will help you to reach a good intent match. For each relevant keyword, the tool shows whether and how it was used on the page, and what percentage of Google's first page competitors use these words in their tags as well. Lastly, there's a summary of good optimization practices that we can browse to see if there is any aspect that needs improvement. This data is very useful for updating content, so to always keep it in line with what users expect to find. Now it's the perfect time to enter the project pages section, where we find ready-made and filtered by opportunity all the ranked pages of the site under analysis. Let's start with pages performance, where we find the list of web pages of the site under analysis that are positioned on Google for at least one keyword. In the table, the pages are divided by estimated traffic range, so to allow us to have an initial overview right away. For instance, what are the pages that are not bringing in any traffic? These pages in the 0 range might be pages that need to be reviewed, since right now, in terms of estimation, they are really not performing and risk wasting valuable resources on a website. In fact, Google, when crawling a site, allocates a finite amount of resources and time to it, called crawl budget. SEOZoom helps us understand how many of these resources are being spent on pages that, at the moment, are not really bringing anything to the table. Each traffic range groups all the pages that fall into that range, and at the top, there's some summary pieces of data showing the growth potential of each group of pages. For each web page, we can see its PageZoom authority, an SEOZoom metric that describes the page authority from 0 to 100, and data such as the traffic estimate and graphs showing the page's performance over time. At the bottom are listed the keywords for which the page is ranking. We can specifically check the keywords ranking in top 10, those with potential, so placed on the second and third Google page, or those that are a bit far from the top, so placed on the fourth and fifth Google page. In the end, here we find again the real-time SEO analysis with which we started this video. It is exactly this analysis that, together with the other data, will give you a lot of practical indication to improve the page content. Let's now quickly scroll through the other tabs. Pages with potential shows, in order of opportunity, the pages of the site with lots of keywords on the second and third Google page. They are very important since they are the pages that could grow the most and therefore bring a lot of results to the site. Here we can see a peculiarity. The box Similar Pages is present. This box for each web page shows you that there are other pages on the site similar in topic to the one analyzed. This way, we could actually immediately discover possible cannibalization issues or have useful data to use on internal links to improve the thematic set. In the page performance graph, a time machine can be directly activated. The feature allows you to select a starting and ending point, so to see what the main keyword variations are in that time frame. This is a super fast way to find out, for example, which keywords have resulted in a drop. Main pages shows, in order of size, which pages currently bring the most traffic to the website. It is an estimate on a CTR basis, as always, and it is very useful to see which pages are the strongest. We also see here how many keywords each page is ranked for and their growth percentage. Pages with the most keywords shows by opportunity which pages have the most keywords placed. This could be the strong pages, but also pages with little traffic that nevertheless have many decent keywords. It is useful to constantly take a look at this. Pages with positive trend and negative trend bring our attention respectively to pages that are growing and those that are declining. In addition to the data at the bottom, it could be really useful to launch a time machine here as well. New pages is the filter that highlights which pages are recently starting to rank for new keywords. This is a very useful section when we are analyzing a competitor. We might notice that they are creating new pages, which could be very useful to know. Let's now enter the cannibalization section. Here we can see when 2 or more pages on the project site compete for the same keywords. In some cases, this is normal to happen, but in others, there is a risk that similar pages can be confusing to Google, so much so that they jeopardize the chance to be properly rewarded. Therefore, with the proper knowledge, let's check them thoroughly and see if, indeed, these are similar pages that can coexist, or if there is cannibalization going on that needs to be resolved. By clicking on duplicates, we see exactly, keyword by keyword, what the type and level of competition is. We end this video with the monitored pages section. Here, we are the ones who entered the pages we want to keep an eye on, so to have them all together in one screen. We do this by simply clicking on Add Pages to Monitor. Monitored pages is a great help to immediately find data about the pages we are working on, as well as to monitor the performance of the changes we are making. For instance, by clicking on Add Edit, we indicate that on today's date, we edited that specific web page. By checking the data over the next few days, we will see if, compared to the day we made the change, indicated in the column with starting position, the keyword ranking has changed. In a very practical way, in this section, pages can also be organized by managing groupings. Also from here, entire sections of a website can be quickly monitored. Instead of clicking on Manual Insertion, we select Search by Path and indicate what is the path to the section we are interested in. This way, we directly import all the placed URLs of that specific path. It is time to go and actively play around with what we've seen together. Experiment yourself with the Pages area and see how SEOZoom data practically helps you easily improve all the pages on your site. Thanks for watching and see you on the next video.